Hi guys, so far we've been talking about little plants and measuring little plants. I hope you've been measuring your plant at home. I hope you planted your seeds and already have a plant by now. But we haven't talked about another plant. And the other plants that I want to talk to you about today are trees. Trees are also plants. Do you know they start very little and then they grow up really big? Sometimes they're bigger than a house. So I want to introduce you to different trees today, okay? And some of them are in our neighborhoods. Okay, so like I said before, the title of this book is Trees Count. The author, the person that wrote the story, is Trish Holland. So she is the person that wrote the words to this book. She is the author. So let's start the book. It says here one trunk, and you know that the trunk of the tree is this part, this part underneath that holds the tree up. This is a trunk. Okay, it says one trunk. I am an oak tree, strong enough for fun. I can hold your treehouse. Count my trunk. One. So that is an oak tree, guys. And do you know that we have oak trees right outside in our neighborhood in Jackson Heights? And there are oak trees right outside our school, our little school here in Kathy's daycare. Okay, so that's an oak tree. If you look around the neighborhood, you will find oak trees. Okay, let's read this one. I am a maple tree. Seeds swirl down on you. Watch them spinning as they fall. Count the seeds too. So this is a maple tree. These are the seeds of a maple tree. 1, 2. If you walk around the neighborhood, I guarantee that you will see these seeds on the sidewalk. Because also in Jackson Heights, we have maple trees. Okay? Look at the pecan. These are pecan trees. I am a pecan tree. You can swing from me. Open up these fresh pecans. Count them now. 3. So this is a pecan tree, and this is the fruit that they give off. Let's the nut. So let's count. 1, 2, and 3. 3 pecans. I am an elm tree. This is an elm tree. Squirrels and birds galore built their homes inside me. Count my nut holes 4. So birds and squirrels love to live and make their homes in elm trees. So you see the holes? There's a little squirrel there. Let's count the holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 nut holes. And this is the elm tree. This is a beautiful tree. I love the color. How about you? I am an aspen tree. So this is called an aspen tree. Fall brings me alive. Heart-shaped leaves turn golden. Count my leaves 5. Let's count the leaves of the aspen tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're heart-shaped. So if you ever see a leaf that is shaped like this, it's probably an aspen tree. Okay? And in the fall, it turns yellow and it's very beautiful. Okay. Look at this beautiful pink tree. It's gorgeous. I am a dogwood tree. In winter, I am just sticks. Blossom busts in springtime. Count my buds 6. So let's look at the flowers of a dogwood tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What makes it beautiful are the pink flowers. But dogwoods are pink, but we also, at the corner of the school and in certain places here in Jackson Heights, We have cherry blossoms, which also have pink leaves. So if you ever want to maybe stop by the street, walk by the street, you will see cherry blossoms at this time. So cherry blossoms is just like the dogwood tree. It has pink flowers, and they look beautiful in the springtime. I am a pine tree, stretching to the heavens. Pick a pile of pine cones. Count them now, 7. Let's count the pine trees, the pine cones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And these are pine trees. These are the kind of trees you use for Christmas to decorate in Christmas time. And they're pine trees. They're also called evergreen trees. They are always green, even in the fall, even when it's snowing. They maintain their green color. Okay? I am an apple tree. You won't want to wait. Munch and crunch my tasty fruit. Counting apples, 8. An apple tree, guys. I wish I had an apple tree in my yard. Let's count the apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. What about this tree? I am a walnut tree. I am a walnut tree. Would you like to dine? Crack my shells wide open, count the nuts, 9. So the walnut tree gives out in the walnut tree you will find walnuts. You can actually eat a walnut. They sell it in the supermarket. You crack it open and you could eat what's inside, the nut that's inside. But let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 walnuts on the walnut tree. I am a magnolia tree growing in a glen with blooms as big as pie plates. Count my flowers, 10. Look at these beautiful white flowers on the magnolia tree. I wish we had that in the school. So let's count the white flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 beautiful flowers in the magnolia tree. Okay. I am a walnut tree. Walnuts taste so fine as you nibbled on them. Did you count 9? Let's count 9 walnuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 walnuts. I think you've seen them maybe in the supermarket, but this is the tree they come from. I am the apple tree. Knew you couldn't wait. When you ate my apples, did you count 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This comes from the apple tree that you saw before. Remember what these were? These were the pine cones. I am the pine tree, reaching for the heavens, picking prickly pine cones. Did you count 7? Let's count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they come from this tree, from the pine tree, which we saw earlier. Wow, like the beautiful pink flowers from the dogwood tree. Do you remember these? I am the dogwood tree, much more now than sticks. Bush buds turn into flowers. Can you count 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am an aspen tree. In mountains where I thrive, all my leaves are shimmering. Did you count 5? Remember the yellow leaves you counted before? We're going to count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the name of this tree is the aspen tree. It's right here. We saw it earlier. I am the elm tree. Critters, bugs, and more crawl inside my nut holes. Do you count 4? Let's count it one more time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I am a pecan tree, sturdy as can be. As you crunch the tasty nuts, did you count 3? 1, 2, and 3. Pecan tree. And those are pecans. I am a maple tree. My seeds spun and flew. Now they lie around the roots. Did you count 2? Look at the roots of the tree, guys. So big and so sturdy. The roots, that's how they drink the water, the trees. The roots go underground and they drink the water that falls when it rains. But these are the seeds. 1 and 2 maple seeds around the tree. I am an oak tree, soaking up the sun. When you climbed way up my trunk, did you count 1? So 1 trunk from the oak tree. Many rings. We'll talk about, well, I'm going to stop there because there's the book goes on and on, but I think it's going to be too long. But I hope you enjoyed learning about the different types of trees. Those trees start like the little plants. You put seeds in the ground, it rains, and it gets sun, and then it grows little by little into a giant tree that's bigger sometimes than a house, and sometimes they're bigger than the buildings. So I hope you enjoyed the book. All right, so we'll talk to you in a little while.